In this age where advanced graphics and virtual reality are starting to take over and dominate the gaming landscape, the demand for producing visually enthralling games has almost become a necessity nowadays instead of just being a viable option. Regardless, there are still developers out there that believe they can still provide a great game without the eye-popping visuals by focusing on delivering compelling stories and nostalgic gaming experiences. This was the vision of one man who single-handedly built Creamative from the ground up in 2009. The dev company looks to reintroduce games from the past by having a modern take, and the first game that they released on multiple platforms was called Clan N. It's a retro-themed beat-em-up game that will surely trigger some part of your childhood, especially when playing the coin-operated machines in the arcade center, and today, we're gonna break it down further to see what this game has in store for us. So the story of Clan N goes something like this. In the Far East, an ancient samurai group called Clan N serves to protect and preserve peace in the realm against evil forces that seeks its destruction. However, all of that went in vain when a former Clan N member, Akuji, knocked one of the three pillars that balances the world, which created a spiritual imbalance. Now consumed with dark powers, Akuji and his mean-looking underlings seeks revenge against the clan by destroying the peace that he once built, slaughtering innocent lives and pillaging villages into the ground. Standing in his way on his path to destruction are four Clan N heroes that remain true to their cause. They are Akira, Rina, Daiki, and Taru. Akira was trained in the ancient art of ninjutsu and uses the ninja ken as his main weapon, while Rina is a staff-wielding shaman. Meanwhile, Daiki is an expert in the hack and slash and bears a dual sword, while Taro is a monk that picks the sickle as his weapon of choice. You can choose among these four as you battle it out in the campaign, and if you're having a hard time finishing them by yourself, you can always add some friendly AIs to back you up, or play with other players in the online mode. Though the pixelated retro art theme stands out as its focal point, Clan N is more than a throwback button masher that you'll just pick up whenever you're bored or waiting in line at your doctor's appointment. From the opening cinematic scene, the game immediately gives you a bit of a goosebump as if you travel back in time with its arcade-style intro and overall visual presentation. In terms of gameplay, the structure of its campaign stages mirrors those old-school beat-em-up games where you slug it out in short spurts before advancing in the next area. And there are fun mini-games in boss battles to interrupt the tapping of monotony during the typical sub-stage encounters. The controls were made easy and smartly ported to mobile, using the virtual joystick on the left while your fingers keep busy tapping and attacking buttons on the right, including throwing a bunch of shurikens to your enemies. Besides these, you can roll out of your harm's way by doing swiping gestures. To provide something new to the table, the game didn't fully adopt the 2D side-scroller visual that we grew to love for its genre, but they improve it a notch by adding an isometric perspective layer on top of it. This enables a better gameplay experience as the player can see enemy attacks coming from every possible angle and allows the player to navigate more freely without some form of a visual barrier. From its engaging narratives down to its flexible game modes and simple control mechanics, Clan N is one of those mobile iterations that masterfully aligns all these elements together to create a solid gaming experience backed with a nostalgic touch. That's a wrap, guys, on this edition of EP Game Reviews. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. And as always, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you wouldn't miss out of our future videos. That's about it, guys. My name is Pao and I shall see you on our next game breakdown.